welcome to the awards ceremony for the end of the year at Fairmont. My name is Mr. Kloppenberg, and I'm going to be your Master of Ceremonies today. Our first event will be a greeting from our principal, Mr. Ryan.
Hello, Fairmont Falcons. Mr. Ryan here, wanting to welcome you to the 2019-20 Fairmont Annual Awards Ceremony. I know that this is a little weird. We would prefer to be in the gym with all of you and all the fanfare and get to recognize you students face to face. But with the quarantine, we at Fairmont thought it would be great to continue the tradition and create an online video awards ceremony. And so that's where we are. And I just want to say thank you to our staff for their hard work in helping to create this. And I want to say thank you to our amazing student body, especially those receiving awards today. I know you've been committed in athletics and academics and leadership, and you really represent Fairmont well. And so here we are to recognize all of your hard work. Enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. And now a word from the 9th grade counselor for this year, Mrs. Johnson.
My awesome class of 2023. It has been such a pleasure working with all of you. I have been able to watch you grow from a 6th grader trying to figure out how to register for your 7th grade classes to a 9th grader who has registration figured out, can problem solve, communicate with so much more maturity. You are now ready to take on the challenges of high school at Capital and will be in the position to continue to explore and develop your interests and prepare to be the best possible version of you that you can. Work hard, be kind, and do your best. Fly away, Falcons, and be that eagle.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. And now the awards for GPA this year will be presented by our assistant principal, Mr. Roberts.
Hello, Falcons. My name is Mr. Roberts. I'm your assistant principal. And for the freshmen listening, I want to congratulate you on the completion of your freshman year at Fairmont Junior High. I know it's not what we expected, a little different experience than most 9th grade experiences. I've been in education a long time and I haven't ever seen anything like this. But I do hope that the 3/4 of a year that you experienced at Fairmont as in your 9th grade year was enjoyable, that you learned lots, and that you're ready and prepared to head on to your high schools. I also want to wish you good luck. Most of you will be heading to Capital, some of you to other schools, but just remember, do your best and work hard, and great things happen to people that work hard. So take that advice as you head forward. I want to congratulate those students who received a 3.7 GPA or above during their time here at Fairmont. That exemplifies students who are doing what they need to do in the classroom. They're working hard, they're getting their homework done, and they're preparing themselves for the future as they head out into the real world. First, I want to congratulate those students who received above a 4.0 GPA. And I want to explain that in order to receive above a 4.0, you have to receive an A in every single one of your classes. In addition to that, you have to have taken an AP class and received an A in that class. And that's how someone gets above a 4.0 GPA. So there are several students who received above a 4.0, and I want to congratulate them. These students are Paige Baker, Razmira Hamodovich, Jocelyn McGill, Lainey Myers, Elizabeth Serrato, Grace Cadre, and Allison Mata. Congratulations, great work, and continue that hard work and expectations as you head on to high school and beyond. I'd also like to congratulate those students who received a 4.0. And again, these are students who received A's in all their classes, but may have not taken an AP class. So those students received a 4.0 in all of their classes. Claire Baker, Nicholas Carr, Sydney Crandall, Amaya James Plew, David Pascal, Morgan Pischel, Lola Ramos, Skyla Reuter, Sophia Serbeck, Savina Tulov, Brooklyn Wells, Luke Winter, and that's it. Congratulations to all of you who did a great job and received a 4.0 here in your 9th grade year at Fairmont Junior High School. And then lastly, I'd like to recognize all those people who received above a 3.7 GPA. And again, that's receiving A's in almost every class. You might have gotten 1 or 2 B's here and there, but outstanding job to these students. Kalia Finley, Alan Fong, Alea Salyards, Madeline Pischel, Marcus Ritchie, McCall Vian, Ashlyn Vitley, Brian Putnam, Hazija Mburwa, Savannah Hansen, Caton Foote, Madeline Mann, Penny Lou Barnett, Seraphin China Balar, Jubilee Godby, Satori Zimmerman, Catherine Drake, Zayla MacArthur, Jocelyn Sandoval, John Marvin Canero, Brianne Hatch, Narissa Pfeiffer, Alexia Islas, Aaliyah Torres, Kai Johnson, Blake Anderson, Abby Bueno, Zoe Janisek, Annabelle San, Yahir Antunes, Andre McNeely, Anelia Blandford, Kyra Burrington, and Ariana Coneche Hernandez. Nice job to all students who received a 3.7 GPA and above for their hard work and dedication to Fairmont Junior High School. Again, good luck as you head on to your high schools, and I wish you all the best. Go Falcons!
Thank you, Mr. Roberts. And now the awards for athletics at Fairmont for this year. The Fairmont Freshman Football Offensive Player of the Year was Trevor Repp. The Fairmont Freshman Football Defensive Player of the Year was Dean Tipton Wade. The Fairmont Cross Country Outstanding Male Runner of the Year was Patrick Fry Atwani. The Fairmont Cross Country Outstanding Female Runner of the Year was Alma Garcia Bala. The Fairmont Junior High Varsity Volleyball Most Valuable Player for this year was Khadija Mononguerra. The Fairmont Junior High School Varsity Volleyball Most Improved Player was Camila Dominguez. The Fairmont Junior High School JV Volleyball All-Around Best Players for this year were Giselle Tapia, Priscilla Dominguez, and Desiree Wood. The Fairmont Junior High School Girls Basketball Most Valuable Player of the Year was Hazija Mberwa. The Female Athlete of the Year for 2019-2020 was Khadija Mononguerra. The Male Athlete of the Year for 2019-2020 was Dean Tipton Wade. Congratulations to all the recipients. Our next series of awards are going to be in specific classrooms for specific subjects.
Hello, Fairmont. Dawn Bolin here. I come today to present to you the Outstanding Scientist Award from the Science Department at Fairmont Junior High. This person ended up in accelerated biology, which not every student can do. This person also has to be amazing in science at every level. Life science, earth science, physical science, and of course, accelerated biology. Each year it comes to me to choose someone. Sometimes it's hard. This year it was easy. There's only one. Allison Mata, you're amazing. You're outstanding even. I fully expect you to do great things. You always have. You always will. Take it to the stars, girl. You know you want to. Congratulations. We love you. Good luck. Hello, Fairmont. Dawn Bolin, here to recognize and congratulate our science Olympians who were amazing 9th graders this year. We had 8 of them on our team. It's the only academic competition that we can offer here at Fairmont. And it is my honor and my pleasure to recognize you all. I hope you go forward to Capitol. And even though the state competition was canceled for us this year, we were lucky to have so many invitationals that we went to, including the one at North Junior High where all the events were able to compete. So your hard work was not in vain. It builds character. It's made you a better student, a better person, and you can take that with you. Please consider joining the Capitol High School's Capitol High School's Science Olympiad team. I'd like to honor and congratulate Kira Burrington, Rosmira Hamidovich, Isais Gonzalez Sanchez, Andre McNeely, Allison Mata, Ben Putman, Chris McKenzie, and Ashlyn Vitley. All of you made such a difference in my world. You always do. You're going to continue to make a difference in the world as you are. So go forward and prosper, and thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. You're amazing.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Borman and I teach speech at Fairmont. Today I have 2 awards to give out. The speech classes are required to take your 9th grade year, or you can take debate when you get to the high school level, so I saw a lot of 9th grade students. The 2 awards that I have this semester are based on our 2 major speeches that we give. The first one is an informative speech and the second one is a persuasive speech. And all of the topics are student chosen, which means that it can be challenging for a student to pick a topic that they find interesting and also that their classmates will find interesting. So the first award that I have to give out is the Informative Speaker of the Year, and this goes to Phoenix Lara for his speech on the Amistad trials. An informative speech is designed to teach their classmates and their teacher about something that they didn't know about, but it also is designed to keep them engaged. And Phoenix did both of these things, and he taught me about something that I didn't know about, even though I had been a history minor in college. He did a great job of making the entire speech interesting, and there was a lot of information and it was well researched. The second award I have to give out is the Persuasive Speaker of the Year award. This goes to Lola Ramos for her speech on why you should invest in the stock market. It was a very interesting topic to choose, and it wasn't like any of her classmates' topics this semester. She took something that could have been extremely boring and she made it very interesting, and she was very convincing in the way that she conveyed her information, to the point where I feel like students learned that they could make a relevant change in their life. And I actually made those same relevant changes in my life.
I am going to be presenting an award for Amaya James Plew. She was in my Integrated 2 Geometry course, and she is the hardest worker that I have ever met. Not only does she work hard in her own work, she always makes sure that those around her also feel comfortable and confident in the work that they do. She was always more than happy to help others, and she really put her best foot forward. I know that she really struggled with always wanting that perfectionism and always wanting to perform the best. But I think that just speaks to Amaya's character and how well she can do at anything she puts her mind to. Amaya, I'm really gonna miss you, and I hope you have a great time at Capitol. And just know that I am very proud of you and all the hard work you put into your school this year. I am also presenting an award for Razmira Hamadovich. She is a phenomenal worker. She also puts her best foot forward all the time, and she advocates for herself. A lot of 9th graders do advocate for themselves, but a lot of them still are in that junior high mentality, and Razmira very much was not. She advocated when she wanted help. She advocated when she wanted to raise her grade. She advocated for others in her group when there were struggles. Razmira took the brunt of my beatings a little bit when I would give her a hard time for getting something right, but I always made her feel like she was getting it wrong. But she's a very confident woman, and I am so excited that I got to be your teacher and I got to know you, and I know you're going to have a great time at Capitol. I will miss you, and come visit.
Hi, my name is Josh Giudicelli, and I teach math here at Fairmont. And I have 2 awards to give out to some 9th grade students. One of them is to a geometry student. There was a lot of geometry students who worked really hard this year and were worthy of recognition. But one stood out to me all year, and that person was Josie McGill. Josie was the definition of work ethic all year. She worked really hard in class for me. No matter who she was sitting next to, she always rose to the leader of that group, whether it was helping somebody who needed it or telling people that they were being off task and they needed to focus. I could always count on her. She also put in a lot of time outside of class getting the material down and getting her work done. And that constant effort and leadership in class and all that time spent out of class helped her become incredibly successful and an excellent math student consistently all year. So for that reason, Josie gets my Geometry Student of the Year award. My second award is going to go to an Algebra 2 student. So there's only one section of Algebra 2 here at Fairmont. It's always a tough award to give, to pick somebody from that class. It's a junior level class, which means that every student in that class is 2 years accelerated. which means that everybody in there is very bright, hardworking, all that good stuff, and they all deserve some degree of recognition. Now, there was one person that stood out to me, and that person in that class was Sydney Crandall. Sydney was in my room nearly every day before school getting her work done, and she always asked the kind of questions that told me she was doing her work, really engaging with the material. She knew what she knew, and she knew what she didn't know, and she was always trying to figure those little things out. She always worked really hard in class, brought that massive work ethic to class every single day. And on top of all of those excellent qualities, maybe the most important one is that she did it with a positive attitude. First period math can be difficult, and bringing that positive attitude along with a monstrous work ethic every day can be hard, but she pulled it off, and it helped her turn into an excellent mathematician and an excellent student. So for those reasons, Sydney gets my Algebra 2 Student of the Year award.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the history portion of your 9th grade award ceremony. This is Paul, that's Hill. I'm sure you already know that. We understand that we're all going through kind of an unprecedented time right now, obviously with this being a thing. And so when told we got to do an award ceremony here at the end via distance learning, we decided that we wanted to go in an unprecedented route.
So for this year's award, we are awarding the historic U.S. 9th grade history award to the entire class here at Fairmont, the 9th grade class. We just feel like this is a weird time you all are living through. You're living through history, and this is completely uprooted and changed a lot of things that we normally do. So we just wanted to recognize all of you for just being awesome people throughout this entire process.
Yeah, we're very proud for how you've been able to deal with this incredibly dislocating event. So yeah, we give the award to everybody, and you've all earned it. Congratulations.
Yes.
Good morning, 9th graders. The award I'm going to announce today is called the Director's Award for Band. It is a national award given out by middle schools and junior highs all over the country. We generally give our end of the year awards for band at our final concert, which was supposed to happen a couple of nights ago. But I wanted to make sure that this person was recognized by his peers and by his teachers. The award is also a perpetual award. The plaque stays in my band room year after year, and if you come in, you can see a little plate with the name of each year's recipient on it. To me, the Director's Award for Band is a lot like the Most Valuable Player Award for a football or basketball team. It's a person who has not only dedicated 3 years to the band program here at Fairmont, but it's also someone who has gone above and beyond even what I've asked by taking private lessons, being involved in honor groups, being involved in extra activities, just showing an incredible amount of leadership and musicianship as an example to others in the band, and also leaving a legacy for those that are coming behind them. So the Director's Award for Band for 2019-2020 this year is Christopher McKenzie. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Mr. Kloppenberg, and I am here to present the Director's Award for Choir this year. The Director's Award generally goes to students or a student that has shown an extraordinary amount of interest in choir, and also a really strong work ethic, really just an all-around fantastic student. This generally goes to 9th graders because I've known them the longest, and so it also shows consistency over a long period of time. And so I'm happy to say that today the Director's Award goes to both Madeline and Morgan Pischel. And it's not because I can't tell them apart, but because quite honestly, from the moment they came to Fairmont up until this year, they've been extraordinary students in my class and beyond my class, in fact. But from what I've witnessed, just really, really interested in music and making the best possible version of the music that we can make. Really committed to being excellent in everything that they do. And truly some fantastic choir students. It was a really tough choice because I was very fortunate to have so many great students in my class this year. So if I could give this out to every student that deserved it, I most certainly would. But Maddie and Morgan definitely deserve it this year, so congratulations.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McCollum, the Orchestra Director at Fairmont Junior High. This year's recipients of the Orchestra Directors Award goes to Allison Mata and Marcus Ritchie. Both play the cello, both were in honor orchestra, and both were just a great asset to the orchestra. Very positive individuals, try really hard, and everybody really enjoyed having them in class, and I wish them the best. Have a good summer.
I'm Mrs. Lewis.
And I'm Mrs. Jones.
And we're the
ninth
grade
English teachers.
We need to work on our synchronicity, apparently.
Apparently.
Mrs. Jones and I have been teaching together for the last several years. As we work together, we've developed a philosophy that if we're bored with what we're doing in our classroom, so are our students. Because of this, we're constantly looking for ways to help engage our students and have them interact with what we are doing in class. English and literature is about becoming invested in the text. It's reading about what has been, what is, and what could be, and taking those ideas and creating a conversation. We want students to be invested enough to analyze what they've read and take their thoughts and opinions to the next level.
It is for these reasons that we've chosen to honor several of our students today. This award is not about GPAs or who is the best at English. It is for students who come to our class with constant enthusiasm and are always looking to transform what we give them into something bigger and better. This is for students who exude a positive attitude and, as the kids like to say, are a little extra. The students bring both of us joy and are a constant reminder of why we love our jobs. These are the kids that help light up a dimly lit room. It was difficult to narrow it down as we have so many amazing students this year, but we have selected the following students to receive
the Literary Legends Award. That one was better. We're going to take turns calling the names of the students that have gotten these awards now. Amaya James Plew.
Morgan Pischel.
Maddie Pischel.
Titus Bailey.
David Pascal.
Phoenix Dobson.
Annabelle Son.
Dion Ramadani.
Skylar Reuter.
Mina Zilkic.
Do you have another?
Nope, that's all.
Okay, great.
Oh, that's all. Congratulations, you guys. We're really going to miss you.
We're so proud of you guys.
Hi, Falcons. I'm Miss Munson. I have the privilege of announcing the Anthony Harmon Award this year. This year's student was chosen due to their dedication and determination in academic excellence. The student that was chosen was Patrick Fry Alpwani. Great job, Patrick.
I'm Mr. Ritzma, and I'm here to give awards to the ENL, ESL students, ELL students, all those different terms go. For this school year, I have two of them. One of them is Mary Paw. Mary Paw is a great student who always gets all of her work done, gets it all handed in on time, and she's so organized that when kids are stuck on something that they don't know what's going on with their tracker, they ask her. Keep all those habits, Mary Paw, and bring those to Capital, and I'm wearing a Capital shirt for that reason, because next year you'll be a Capital student. And also congratulations to Mary Paw for being selected for the Mayor's Award. My second person is Rahila Muhammad Ali. Rahila Muhammad Ali also gets all of her work in on time. She's that person who asks questions when she's stuck and keeps persisting until she gets answers and figuring out how to do things. Keep those habits, Rahila, and you'll do well next year at Capital High School. Thank you.
Hi, I am nominating the following APID students: Nemo Abdi, Amaya James Plew, Khadijah Maghera,
Skylar Reuter, and Phoenix Dobson. These people stood out to me because they are, over the past 2 years I've had them, they've shown strength, determination, growth, positivity, and that just embodies an avid student. And because I was limited on the number, I couldn't nominate all the ones that have really stood out to me because all my avid students are rock stars, but those people really stood out in regard to how much they've grown the past 2 years.
Congratulations to all the students that received an award. Now we're going to do awards for the National Honor Society presented by Mrs. Krigbaum.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Krigbaum and I am here to recognize our members of the National Junior Honor Society. Our students are 9th graders that hold 3.5 GPAs or higher and demonstrate leadership, scholarship, and dedication to our community through service. I have an amazing group of students in this club, and I want to recognize everything we did. We did the fall dance, we did candygrams, we did Wake Up Boise, and we had a lot of events planned for the spring, and unfortunately they weren't able to happen. But our students are amazing scholars, and I can't wait to hear about all the wonderful things that you do at Capitol. So, because there's a lot of us, I will recognize our officers. And our members. You will be getting your certificate of completion in the fall once we get back to school. I will send them to you at Capitol. Thank you so much, and you guys are awesome.
Thank you, Mrs. Krigbaum. And now for our final award of the day, the Freshman of the Year Award, presented again by our principal, Mr. Ryan.
All right, Falcons, it's now time to present the prestigious Freshman of the Year Award. But before we do so, I just want to make a couple of comments about our freshman class. Even though I'm a new principal at Fairmont, it became evident very quickly through this process that we have an outstanding group of 9th grade students. 32 students were nominated for Freshman of the Year, and the voting was very, very close. And so if you did not receive this award, I still want you to be very proud of your efforts. And now it's time to recognize those 4 students. So congratulations to the following 4 students for receiving the Falcon Freshman of the Year Award: Allison Mata, Nemo Abdi, Tony Ha, and Madeline Pischel. Congratulations to those 4 students for your tremendous work and for representing Fairmont so well. We know that your future is bright, and we look forward to seeing all that you do in the coming years.
A big congratulations to all the winners today, and one final closing word from our principal, Mr. Ryan.
Okay, Fairmont Falcons, that's a wrap for our 2019-20 awards ceremony. I know that it was different, but I hope that you enjoyed getting to see your teachers and see your fellow students recognized for all their hard work. We hope this brings some positive closure to a difficult end to the school year. We all miss you very, very much, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall. Have a wonderful summer, and go Falcons!